Hi, and welcome to part 3 of Cemetery Mary. Luckily, I haven't gotten the curse of being stuck at 2 parts yet. Woo, woo, woo! I just came back from GalaxyCon by the time I'm recording this, and the Mystic Messenger panel was amazing. I dressed up as MC for it. Anyways, if you ever want to, I do want to do a Mystic Messenger thing, but I might do a vlog type style thing in the future. But I'm gonna have to have time, so maybe next summer, because I'm going into school the week of this video dropping. So let's start this before I have to go back to school and this becomes more like a homework thing. I won't post as much, sadly, but I do want to start streaming soon. I just created a Twitch and a VOD channel. Load. However, when I checked my phone that morning, I realized he had sent me a message. To my surprise, there were other messages as well from my new friends. Who should I read first? He's a pufferfish. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this. My new idea is I'm gonna go Twyla, Croden, Reginald, because Reginald is the love of my life. Actually, yeah, I'll do him first. Good morning, Miss Marianta. I hope you're doing well today. You just asked me about the book the other day, right? Well, I actually finished it quicker than I expected to. I really love to give it to you, but I won't be at the library today. I'm actually going to be at the cemetery. You like that place though, right? You should come see me. Then I can pass that book over to you. I'll be there 1:15 or so. And then maybe after we can grab lunch or something together. I hope that doesn't come off as weird. I'd just like some company for my lunch break. Call me back. You were mean to me. I'm gonna do it the opposite way. Mary, it's Twyla. If you're still interested in helping me out at the library around noon today, it'd be quieter there. And there's some books I want to pick up for research purposes. Maybe meet me there if you can. If not, I'll just call you another time. I did it the opposite way. I guess I'll just continue Reginald Twyla Croden for the rest of the series. Hey Mary, I'm sorry. I know I've been acting pretty nasty to you lately. I hope you know I don't mean it. I hope that person who you were dating, like, actually talked you into this. Like, hey bro, that's not nice. Bullying isn't cool. Have you been to Planet Dollars yet? I'll be heading there for lunch today, maybe at like 12:30. You should come around and have lunch with me, my treat. And then we can formally apologize or whatever. I guess I gotta exit my phone. I love the little pufferfish. I was messaged by each of them. However, I think I only have time to meet up with one of them today. Where should I go today then? Oh god. Croden's... Yeah, I'm not gonna... This is in Alabama. I'm not going with Croden because I know Croden's hot, but I'm married. But if I wasn't married, if I was that one person with the shirt, the blue shirt, I think it was blue. Yeah, then I'd go, but yeah, I'm going to the cemetery. It was a tough choice, but I had to choose one of them. Told the others I had plans and that I'd meet with them some other time. Then, when noon rolled around, I headed to my destination. Reginald was not outside the cemetery gates as I expected. He was behind me with an axe. So I delved deeper into the cemetery. At first I was worried he had already left, but eventually I was able to find him on one of the paths. He seemed to be looking at a few graves, as if he was looking for someone. Maybe his next victim. I don't know if he's the killer. He has that Pokemon rival vibe, so I'm like, Is he the killer? I called him out and as not to startle him. Also, I saw a lot of fan art. And also, I want to know the age of Mary. I didn't Google it. Because I've seen shipping art of Reginald and Mary. But he looks way taller. Oh gosh, that sounds terrible. He noticed me and waved me over, so I made my way over to him. See, I don't know. Also, I didn't know he was a pufferfish. I thought it was like a bird. Like, look at that. Look at that mop of hair. Hello again, Reginald. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you, too. I'm surprised you showed up. I thought you'd be busy such last minute. Well, even if you weren't here, I was probably going to be here anyways. Besides, I wanted to see you. And I thought it'd be nice to talk to you again since last time we were both preoccupied with books. She looks so depressed. And she has like she has like the Hello Kitty like mouth, which is none. I'm glad to hear that. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, and speaking of books, before I forget, Reginald handed me the book from the other day. Now. Don't worry about checking it out at the library. I told them I'd be giving it to you, and so I had them extend the due date under your name. Oh, thank you, I think. I'm surprised they let you do that. Anyways, why are you here? Are you missing someone? I know it hasn't been too long since the funeral service, so... I very much high-pitched Mary's voice. She got reverse puberty. Oh, heavens no. I'm sorry I made you think that. I'm just here for business. Business? Do you work at the cemetery? 'Cause I've never seen you around here before, you know? Oh, no. I agreed to meet a caretaker here since they couldn't get off work. You see, I'm a coffin maker, and well, someone's needed in the coffin soon. I'm also a murderer, and that's why I make my coffins. I'm really good at business. Oh, you're a coffin maker? You've never told me that. Oh, wow. That's actually really neat, actually. You're impressed by that? Well, you know, I'm really into these things, you know. Anyway, I'm here for a reason after all. I'm sorry I didn't mention to you sooner then. If you really like coffins, I can show you a few I've designed. Now that... non-bald... Hot Gabriel Agreste. Hot Gabriel Agreste. Demon child. But she's a nice demon child, you know. Like the chick from Has-Been Hotel. Nice demon child. I have a portfolio back home, but I'm sure I have quite a few pictures on my phone I can show you. Oh yes, please do. I really love to see. Aww, this is like adorable. Reginald showed me a few pictures on his phone of some coffins he's made. They were all so detailed and intricate. They seemed personalized to the person they belonged to. I was taken aback. I could have stared at them all day if he'd let me. Wow, those are really beautiful. You really made those? I'd love to be buried in one of those one day. Was that weird? Oh no, you flatter me. I'm happy you love them so much. What's with that look? Oh, what look? I wasn't making a look. Sorry, I just had a sneaking suspicion. But no, I'm sure I'm wrong. Suspicion? About what? Oh, well, I was just thinking that you want me to design a coffin based off of you, too. Oh, wait, are you serious? I mean, I know I don't need it right now, but I'd be so happy if you did. I mean, we hardly know each other, but that's so generous. Oh, it's nothing really. I thought someone like you would appreciate that offer. I could always use a new muse. I don't trust when somebody says muse anymore after Diabolic Lovers' Kanato Sakamaki war flashbacks. It'd be my pleasure, especially if I were to make you that happy. You just have to promise you won't go dying on me anytime soon. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, the idea of it is so flattering. Do you really think I'd be a good muse for one? Absolutely. When we met, I remember you telling me how much you loved this place. Who could ever be a better inspiration for my work? I know you love the cemetery, so we can stay here a while if you want. But I will have to leave for my lunch break soon if you're willing to join me. Oh, right. We can go wherever you like. Although I do kind of feel bad. Croden invited me to lunch today, too. Who's Croden? That sounds terrible. Oh, just this boy I live with. He's my cousin. I mean, we're not actually blood related. Wait, is he like a... And we're not like in-laws or anything either. His family just was always close to mine ever since we were kids. So I call him cousin even though he's not one. Okay, now I thought they were biological cousins. I have cousins. I don't talk to my cousins that often, except one. But she tried to steal my man. I dated this emo boy, and my cousin, like right after I started dating him, my cousin was all like, "Hey, you want to date me?" And I was like, "Heart, what the fuck?" Yeah. So anyway, though sometimes he can feel more like an annoying older brother, especially with his nasty attitude lately and his annoyance and how he likes to call himself Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and he says, "I'm not like the other boys, Mary. I'm emo." Nasty attitude. Yeah, he's been very easy to upset lately. I guess I really can't blame him, and though I don't really need help. Well, I think you made the right decision to come here instead. You do? Absolutely. You shouldn't force yourself to be around somebody who's making you feel so bad. Really, Mary, you have to take care of yourself, you know. So let's go somewhere where you don't even have to think about it. Don't worry about a boy like that. If he's ever really gets on your nerves, you can always give me a call. I won't mind. I understand how frustrating some people can be at times. You mean that? Thanks, Reginald. It means a lot to me. Of course. Come now, let's get going. Oh, and by the way, maybe you can recommend some of those shoujo mangas to me. I've been meaning to find one to read. Reginald and I went somewhere to eat on his lunch break. Even though I hadn't known him for long, he was treating me as if we were always friends. I don't have friends. I mean, I have a few. Shout out to my friend Emma. I don't know her YouTube or her TikTok and all that is like always changing, so I'm probably not gonna. Yeah, I don't know. It was a strange feeling, but I can't say it was one that was unwelcomed. He talked so casually without pauses or hesitance in his voice. I said that while pausing and hesitating. Oh my lord. I couldn't understand why. It just felt so bizarre. And not in a bad way. Maybe I still wasn't used to making friends, but I was glad I had a chance now with somebody who... Before we could decide on anywhere to go, Reginald received a phone call. It was a client of his. He looked at me apologetically and told me he had to leave right away. I told him it was all right, and we parted ways. After he left, I headed back into the cemetery. I didn't see anyone there for the rest of the day. I never knew if it was a good thing anymore. When I got home that night, I did my usual routine and finished it off. I plopped on my bed and took out my phone, just like usual. Hi. Hello. Can we talk about the thing you said earlier the other night? I haven't been able to stop thinking about it ever since you said it. What's bothering you? You said you were coming for me. That's what she said. You just need more time. Are you going to steal me too? It'll be alright, I promise. It's for the best. You're gonna make me feel sick all over again. What do you want me to tell you? really are. Is that really what you want? You'll see me soon, but you shouldn't worry about it. It will happen when it happens, but it's for the best, even though you can't see it right now. Even when you can't ever. When will this be over? Soon, hopefully. I just need more time. You'll hang on for me, won't you? Do I have a choice? Sweet dreams, Mary. I didn't sleep at all that night. I really didn't. I couldn't even play Mystic Messenger because of the name unknown. There was a few times where I shut my eyes and tried to, but nothing could calm me down anymore at this point. My anxiety was through the roof. Now I'm thinking of Katy Perry's Firework. I just wanted my mom and dad back. My parents are divorced. I don't care. I wanted to know for certain that they were okay. My mom doesn't watch my videos. She says they're sucky. But her videos are sucky. It should have been me that was taken. Maybe it was supposed to be. The next morning when I got up, Croton was still home. He seemed to be acting pretty normal for once. At least, not agitated. But despite this, I didn't sit down and have breakfast with him. I wasn't in the mood to really talk to anyone. Not right now. Not after last night. It was too much. I just wanted some private time to myself instead. I just wanted to cool down. As I was about to leave, Crow called for me. Not eating breakfast, Mars? I responded. Not today, I'm not hungry. He responded with a simple okay, and after that I was out the door. I just wanted to go to that place and not be bothered. On the bus ride there, all three of them texted me again. Croton said he noticed I left pretty quickly and hoped I wasn't upset with him for his behavior lately. Twyla talked about her progress on her research, and Reginald said he'd be at the cemetery again today. Although I appreciated their messages, I really just needed to be alone. I needed to go back there and just relax. No, that wasn't the right word. I wasn't going there to relax. I was going there to mourn. The Red Dine. It's where I grew up. I lived my whole life in this diner. Restaurant Bristow? I never knew the right word for a place like this. We'd always have such silly names for it since it was next to the cemetery. The restaurant in peace was sometimes the diner. Even just a simple dine dead. I always wondered if the others caught on. You probably wouldn't know just from the look of it, but there's 2 floors. The bottom floor is the diner itself. I ate in there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, sometimes all on the same day. On the top floor is like a house, our house. There's bedrooms, a bathroom, and even a small living space with a TV. It can be quite cramped sometimes, but it's cozy. No one could get there but me and my parents, of course. The upstairs is locked. You need a key. Which I have, of course. After Mom and Dad went missing, the authorities locked this place up, and it's been locked ever since. They don't want anyone to go in there, not even me. Because, I don't know, it's kind of a crime scene or something. But I still have the key for the front, too. It's my house, after all. I carefully scanned the area around me and stood in the parking lot. Shh. My baby Tamagotchi is like, oh, I want to be cleaned. Shush, 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 baby. I carefully scanned the area around me as I stood in the parking lot. There were a few cars that passed by and maybe a person or two on the sidewalk, but no one seemed to pay me any mind. It was still a bit early in the morning, and I wasn't surprised to see a few people out. I looked over my shoulder a few times to make sure no one was watching me. Then I stepped up to the front door, unlocked it, and took a step inside, closing the doors carefully behind me. And that's where I'm going to end the episode for today. Where's this eye? Bill Cipher. Well, anyways, I just want to say please subscribe. I just linked all my other social media on my description of my channel, so you can check that out. Let's see, what else? What else should I say? Uh, if you saw me at GalaxyCon and didn't notice me, I was YN the whole time. So, you might have noticed me there. And lastly, if there's anything you wanted me to do on, like, doing a live stream and do some VODs, just tell me. Okay. I hope you have a nice day, and if it's nice right now. That's a terrible ending. Well, anyway, I'll try this one out. I was told once that if you were in life and weren't able to do anything, you could just live. So if your day's bad, just live. Bye.